There was a meeting of his agent with Chelsea 1 week ago, more than 2 meetings with Man United, so Man United are really interested in Benjamin Sesko. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel from Fabrizio Romano. New story, new video, new update today, as always here on the channel. Today we speak about Frenkie de Jong. Many questions on your side, and so I'm gonna answer all of your questions, but also Wesley Fofana, Benjamin Sesko, and 5 surprising deals happening right now around the world. So let's jump into it together. So guys, let's start with Frenkie de Jong, a big story, the biggest saga of the summer, and I see many of you asking me if something is happening, if it's really about Man United leaving the deal, Chelsea close to signing Frenkie, what's going on with Barcelona. Guys, as of now, during this weekend, the position of Frenkie de Jong is still the same. He wants to stay at Barcelona and to continue at Barcelona. For sure, at Barca side, they are working on Bernardo Silva because they want Bernardo Silva, and they hope to find a solution with Frenkie as soon as possible with any club or with a salary cut. But Frenkie has no intention to accept a salary cut, and Man United and Chelsea are now on different positions. Man United have an agreement with Barcelona for 85 million euros, add-ons included, but not with Frenkie as of now, but they are pushing on player side. Man United are desperate for Frenkie de Jong and still insisting. Chelsea had contacts on player and Barcelona side, so Chelsea are ready to go big for Frenkie de Jong, but they want to wait for an official proposal to have the green light on Frenkie's side. Otherwise, they will not submit an official proposal. This is the feeling around Chelsea, because they know that they can be able to find an agreement with Barcelona, but they want to enter into it only once they will have almost a green light or the change of mind of the player, and in that case they would be ready to jump into this Frenkie de Jong story. So let's see what happens, but as of now, still no big development. Let's see, next week could be important for the Frenkie de Jong story. Then guys, about Chelsea, quickly, Marcos Alonso not in the squad for the Everton game because he's really close to join Barcelona. Barca are closing on this deal. I told you on Friday night that the deal is really close to be completed. The fee will be less than 10 million euros, and so Marcos Alonso has an agreement since April with Barcelona on personal terms and could be the next Barca signing. And then about Chelsea, Hudson-Odoi, he was not in the list for the squad too. Why? Because Leicester have an interest since long time. He was discussed as potential part of the Fofana deal, but at the moment is not the case. And Southampton, leading the race, I'm told, exclusive news, Southampton are trying to sign Callum Hudson-Odoi on loan from Chelsea. Negotiations ongoing. About Chelsea, let's remind about Wesley Fofana. They did a second bid, 70 million pounds, more than 70 million pounds, add-ons included. Leicester said no, they want way more than this and they hope to keep the player, but Chelsea will be back. Contacts are ongoing also during the weekend, and Chelsea will be back next week, so Chelsea will insist for Wesley Fofana. The player would be open to join Chelsea, and so it's up to Chelsea now to find an agreement with Leicester. Keep an eye on Loftus-Cheek, because he could be part of the conversations between the two clubs to find an agreement for Wesley Fofana, the priority for Chelsea as left back. Benjamin Sesko, there was a meeting of his agent with Chelsea 1 week ago, more than 2 meetings with Man United, so Man United are really interested in Benjamin Sesko, but also Leipzig. On Saturday afternoon, they had a meeting with the agent of the player, Elvis Bazanovic, a meeting where Leipzig are trying to convince the player, and it's not easy because there are many top clubs like Man United, Chelsea and another one, and so the race is still open. The player will decide his future destination next week, but keep an eye on Sesko because also Leipzig are trying to enter into it with Oliver Minzlaff, the director of football, who is the main figure into the Red Bull group where Sesko is playing, because he's a player of Salzburg. So let's see what Sesko will decide in the next days. Many things are happening, guys, around Europe, and I wanted to mention 5 surprising and big deals. Angelino, Spanish left back, leaves Leipzig and joins Hoffenheim in the Bundesliga, loan with buy option, I'm told. 20 million euros, really top signing for Hoffenheim, and really surprising signing. David Raum, of course, is the new left back of Leipzig. And then I wanted to mention Marcos Senesi, new Bournemouth centre back. He will travel on Sunday morning to England to complete the medical test and sign the contract. It's a done deal between Bournemouth and Feyenoord. Very good player, and so Argentinian player, very good signing for Bournemouth after Neto, who will be the new goalkeeper. Done deal with Barcelona. And then congratulations congrats to Galatasaray, because Dries Mertens and Lucas Torreira are both joining the club. Torreira for 6-7 million euros fee plus add-ons, Dries Mertens on a free transfer, and so both are joining Galatasaray after Sergio Oliveira. Really good window for Gala. And I want to finish with Mikkel Damsgaard. Agreement reached days ago between Brentford and Sampdoria on the fee, around 15 million euros. The player will be in England next week for medical test. It's really important because he was injured last season. Now he's fit, but medicals are important. There is an agreement between Damsgaard and Brentford on the personal terms, 5-year deal, and now it's time for medical. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on these transfer stories around the world. Frankie de Jong, Wesley Fofana, Marcos Alonso, but also Benjamin Sesko, Hudson-Odoi, Galatasaray, many stories around. I wait for your comments. Here as always, remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and see you soon with Fabrizio Romano. Ciao!